Kato Shidzue, a name I should try to remember, like Margaret Sanger. I have heard the news on New York One, and I've seen a couple of blogs that say that the population in Japan has been running low on births, yet nobody is blaming Kato Shidzue for any of it. Um, I found out about Kato Shidzue because I was reading about Margaret Sanger on Wikipedia, and basically, Kato Shidzue got a population reward from the United Nations, and Kato Shidzue is a Japanese feminist who pioneered the birth control movement in Japan, just like Margaret Sanger pioneered the birth control movement in the United States of America. So I've heard the news on New York One, and I've read a couple of blogs, and they're saying Japan is actually having a crisis um, in the birth rate. Not a lot of babies are actually being born in Japan, yet nobody is saying that Kato Shidzue is to blame for it. And it's like, I've heard of Margaret Sanger, but I had to read about Margaret Sanger to actually know anything about Kato Shidzue. So I would really love to ask Pope Francis to give the world the best snuff and porn movie. I don't know how to ask Pope Francis to give the world the best snuff and porn movie, but I would really love to. And I'm not a happy American. I'm not happy how America has influenced the world on their liberal, progressive movements. Um, my home state, New York, has been well credited as the birthright of gay rights, yet I just don't like how America has influenced gay rights around the world. I mean, it wasn't big news 16 years ago that the Netherlands was the first country around the world to legalize same-sex marriage. I just basically had to do my own reading on it myself. Uh, I think the liberal mainstream media and the rich and powerful, they just used a lot of manipulative tactics to make same-sex marriage in America legal, and I don't know who's really been fighting for gay rights or same-sex marriage. It was never anything I heard about when I was a kid. Actually, the first time I heard about anyone talk about same-sex marriage was in a class discussion when I was a student at community college. I was taking a phys ed class in the summer, and it was supposed to fulfill one of the requirements. And I don't remember if the student was a male or female, but she asked, or he asked, the professor what he thought about gay marriage. And this is like back in the late 90s, and he said that basically gay marriage is a mockery of the institution of marriage, and he was pretty stern on it. Like, well, almost pontiff, about his stance on gay marriage, and I don't know if he's getting the last laugh today. Um, he's, I wouldn't be surprised if he just looked back at that day and, think, what a change the world has gone through. I mean, I don't know if he's changed his mind on same-sex marriage because, he just legalized it, or I don't know if he just still feels the same, but of course thinks that he's an old man and, should be happy to retire, and that's about it. So, no, I would love to ask Pope Francis to give the world the best snuff and porn movie, and I'm not a happy American, and I don't like how Americans have influenced the world, and I think the Roman Catholic Church should rule the 6 continents of the 7, that don't include North America. I think Pope Francis should give the world the best snuff and porn movie and take over the six continents and make Catholic democracies out of Africa, Antarctica, Europe, Asia, South America, and Australia. That's that's the six. And only North America should remain secular and uh, loyal to the Constitution that was established by the founding fathers of the United States of America.